Howdy caddies, weekly walkabout time at the collector. Hope you're good. We've been pretty busy. Lots of nice stuff again. Kind of like this little 15 karat gold seed pearl brooch. Nice little glass, Czechoslovakian sort of deco glass. Cameo, another lovely little cameo there. The gold mount, this is a nice big opal. Silver lockets, old round 50-cent pieces. A couple of lovely little sterling silver salts over the back. Really nice little telescopic telescope. Consecutive near mint Australian $1 notes with consecutive serial numbers. Some Royal Australian Mint ram rolls, 50-cent pieces from the Commonwealth Games. It's got a lovely little porcelain pipe over the back there with some studs in a box. Nice little sort of brass seal. Some silver little sort of forks and tongs. Heaps more currency. Some nice little bits in the jewellery cabinet. Kind of like this big industrial looking sort of table with a big Union Jack on the top. It's cool. Nice little Victorian whatnot there. Kind of like the yellow cane work. Scrolly yellow bits up the top there. He's pretty cool as well. The big concrete bird bath. Little sort of outdoor seat there with another little sort of ceramic horse. These are all nice 1950s prints. Funny little pair of kids' shoes sort of mounted. Some good boxed trucks and things and Richmond sort of matchboxes. This is a great little box lot. There's all sorts of gear in here and lovely little bosun's whistle. This is great little sort of level. This little sort of notebook's really cute as well with the pin-up girl on the front. There's old Vesta cases and silver and other spoons in amongst. Some really good pens and things as well. Good little lot. Oh, there's new watches over the back, Smurfs and Angry Birds and stuff. Some Beavis and Butthead cards. Heaps more of cufflinks and things like that. And that's we've got boxes of perfumes, pottery, ceramics, audio-visual gear, big lot of records, meatloaf. Looks like some cool stuff in there. Angels and Santa Claus. What else we got? Big lot of Richmond gear, bottles and jars, some cool clothes this week. It's a great little sort of 1970s sort of jacket there, little bomber jacket, bright red. This is really nice, a sort of crepe dress. What, 1930s van or later? 50s. 50s cocktail dress. This is nice as well, the fur coat. We've put with a big sort of shot silk 70s dress, and this is cool, little sort of Japanese happy coat. Got cool sort of design on the back. It's got the original belt and everything with it. Big lot of CDs, 3 boxes, books and ephemera and stuff. More records, more books, more records, tins. Big lot of pottery. You got Len Bell, Bendigo, Canny Ridge or something, Carroll. There you go. Big lot of grog. Big lot of Nintendo Wii gear. These are laser discs. Peter Sellers The Party. Fantastic movie. What else? Addams Family. Some good stuff. Beavis and Butthead. Big lot of pictures and prints. Concrete sort of garden stuff. More gaming gear. Fishing gear. Big lot of DVDs. Little paper sort of sort trays, they're quite nice, just need a bit of a clean up. Heaps of brand new pairs of sandals and thongs and stuff, like that. Bottles. What else? Wooden stuff. You've got nice little chairs and little bread bins and spice racks and Jesus. Yes, we got pictures and prints. A loathsome and offensive brute, yet I cannot look away. The Kramer. What else we got? Toys and stuff down the back there, horse riding gear, old and new prams, more bottles and jars. There's a good big box of Holden hubcaps, another sort of motoring stuff in there. China, bears and dolls, bloody Humphrey without his pants. More dolls and stuff. This is a nice big lot of KitchenAlia. What else? Another big group, lot of sort of mixed gear, rope, wine, chandeliers. More sort of mixed lots, some big sort of modernist sort of light fittings. Some great, I really like this little Australian Palomino Horse Breeders Association little tracksuit top. It's a bit too bloody small for me though. There's some cool gear in that lot. What else? More sort of ladies' perfumes and things like that. More soft toys. Ladies' bags. Some good designer gear and stuff in amongst. Cool old typewriter. What did it say? Bert Billings, first signal troop. Huh, old Bert, he could type. About 68 words a minute apparently. This is a cool book. Metal Aircraft Construction, 1941 published. Radios and things. Nice little box of bonsai pots down the bottom there. Reproduction signs. Nice big lot of glass and china. Novelty teapots. Novelty biscuit jars. Big group lot of sort of salt and peppers and other sort of bits and bobs. More teapots. Another nice little group like there with Myatt and some Wedgwood and other stuff in amongst. This is pretty cool, the old dragster. It's got big sort of wheels and a bigger frame than normal maybe. Or maybe I'm shrinking. A little group lot of sort of Pubinalia gear. Nice big candelabra in that box. This is a big box full of the Bing and Grundle Christmas plates. 2 boxes here full of AC/DC stuff. You've got presentation there with the facsimile signatures. You've got a chair. Heaps of shirts. There's heaps of books. CDs, DVDs. Good big lot. Mainly Akadaka. A bit of other heavy metal stuff in amongst. Including those guys. Bloody Napster. Huh? Napster. Audio visual, these are cool. A couple of old 1980s cassette decks in their boxes. There you go. Father and son. This is a faux cowhide rug. It's not a real one. Footy gear. Edison cylinder rolls. Good little group lot of gear at the top. A couple of cool lamps. The big Italian one's pretty cool. So is that. Oh, they're the same. Oh shit, we've got them together. Okie dokie, I reckon they're going to be separate lots in the auction. A big lot of sort of mixed blokey gear, some nice paintings this week. This Clue and Harcourt still life's really nice. The Australian pottery collectors will recognise the vase that the flowers are sitting in. It's a nice little watercolour by B. Herringe. And you have the sort of roadside mailboxes including a guitar. Yeah, it's a good idea for a letterbox. What else have we got? This I kind of like this little Clifton Pugh etching of Xantharias. Nice original Baxter print. It's got a little cutaway mount there with the embossed stamp on it. This is a nice old sort of naive oil painting. And a religious subject matter. What else have we got? There's some other couple of nice paintings around. Anyway, bobbleheads and some other stuff. Toys, jewellery. Cool big sort of modern abstract thing. Cool little retro typewriter. These are beautiful. Fairies. Huh? Beautiful. What else have we got? More Star Wars stuff. A couple of cool retro lamps. I like this little ball one. Little yellow planet lamps are ripper there as well. What else? What else? More Star Wars stuff in boxes. We've got Robo Sapien there with his remote control and a lot of piano tuning tools. Good little lot of china. Nice little English sort of retro trio there with a couple of little lidded trinkets. Men's perfumes and aftershaves. There's some lady stuff in amongst as well. Some box die casts. Little group lot. Nice lot of art glass there. A lot of sort of wooden items. The bust is nice. Some Bratz dolls. Star Trek trading cards. What else have we got? Cabinet plates over the back in the box there. A set of Bessie Peace Gutman. Some nice Bendigo pottery. Another good little lot of records there. Beatles, Stevie Wonder and some other gear in amongst. Big 1970s Meekin set. Couple of boxed buses. There's a good model kits over the back there. All Japanese fighter planes, Zeros and stuff. Easy built kit. These are cool. The old New Zealand Air Force roundel there with the Kiwi. And the little squadron sort of decals as well. What else? World War II RAF fighter pilot. There's 2 of them there. Lovely old doll. Reproduction champion spark plug sign. There you go. Akadaka aftershave and perfume. So you too can smell like Angus. And there's a bottle of grog to go with it as well. 2015 Rock or Bust label Shiraz. More ladies gear, bags and shoes. Some good books. All Ed Hardy perfumes, aftershaves. Nice little sort of cream canister. Dalton gear boxed up. Wedgwood and Royal Albert boxed up. Green Depression glass. A lot of Oz pottery. The little Diana lawn bowls mug over the back. More Oz pottery. This is a good group, like with the Picot-ware teapot. Trucks, pottery, glass, pottery, clocks. A lot of ladies' gear as well, bags and shoes. This is a good little lot of old model kits, and they haven't been made up, and heaps of as-new paints. Little Avia B35 fight is a good little thing. Don't see many of them kicking around. What else have we got? Aftershaves, sort of military gear, Star Wars stuff, Oz pottery, some mid-century Scandinavian, a big lot of trios, looks like Royal Albert mainly. Some cool reproduction tin signs, some more Bratz and Monster High dolls. And a lot of ladies' bags. These are all Mint Box 172 scale World War II fighter planes. You got MiGs in there, good old MiG-3s and MiG-4s and F-4 Wildcats, Corsairs and stuff like that. Here's a really cool retro clock, Flying Quackers, a lot of Victoriana, English China, nice Dalton trio and some Royal Winton and other good quality gear in amongst. Japanese stuff, Oz pottery vase over the back's a bit interesting. Another nice sort of mid-century clock with a magnetic sort of pendulum movement. More glass, little boxed Holden Ute in that box. Oz pottery, Phyllis Dunn and some other bits. Good gear down the bottom. I kind of like this teak 1970s figure. It's got a little plaque. Master Builders Federation of Australia from Philippines Contractors Association or something. She's cool. This is a really nice little boxed cutlery set as well. It's nice in its little lockable box. Japanese tea set's really pretty. It's got all different kinds of ducks, decorated, hand painted. Lovely big bit of glass. Interesting bowl over the back, the Chinese or Japanese bowl. A couple of bits of Oz pottery. Nice bits of carnival glass. A little plate over the back's uranium glass. This is a whomping big carnival glass sort of amberina comport. A little bit there I think of Mingay or something like that. Kalmar. Plates. Nice Staffordshire flatback. These are nice sort of 60s Australian lustre. A couple of nice little bits of hand painted as well. I think this is a nice little Len Castle Oz pottery wall pocket vase. What else have we got? Here's a nice big bit. The Diana Waltzing Matilda musical jug. Bendigo Bob Menzies. Lovely pair of the Victorian glass lustres. Both in perfect condition, all hand painted. This is really nice as well. A big sort of lustre 1930s English jardiniere. What else have we got? Clock garniture set's really pretty over the back. White Fry's glass swan. Little pair of sterling candlesticks. This is nice. Bit of Oz pottery. Signed Claudia, Australia to the base. There you go. Little sort of 1950s fish vase. Really cool. There you go. There's lots of other nice stuff. But that'll do. Hopefully we see you here on Thursday night. It'll be a good sale. And we'll be back to the normal auctioneer, I reckon.